Hello Ingdes, welcome back to Genshin, and we're just doing stuff. Just doing stuff today. Yeah, I got nothing. You know what? I'm not killing my... So, I have swapped, on my VTube studio, I have swapped to using Google's thingy-majigger. And instead of using Nvidia's capturing, and I feel like there's a lag. Or do I just need to...
スメールの水は複雑でじっくりと舌で味わう必要があるのだ。
Mwah. Mwah. Yeah, there is a lag. Hold up, let me try switching it to the other one. Just curious. Just curious. Yeah, it's still going. Hold up. It's not loading.
メルジーヌはフォンテーヌが誇る美しき生命体だ。彼女らとは良い関係を築くといい。決して傷つけたりしないように。
Okay, it's just not loading. Alright, back to Google. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'll work with that. But anyway, so we're just gonna do around and around and around until we get Kokomi to come back and tell us to do things. Alright. My widget's not on. I keep forgetting to do certain things. I need to make like a checklist of I need to do this and that and that and that when I start streaming. I know Yujin's ready for me. No, she's not. Where'd Yunjin go? Jesus. Where'd Yunjin go? Sheesh. Give me some RAM back. See, where are you at? Yes, Kokomi's back. We only care for fish. We only care for fish. And Nahida. There's Nahida love in this. There's Nahida love in this place. Oh, I almost let it directly on that. Ooh, that would have hurt. Where's Kokomi? Where's Kokomi? Oh, there you are. Hi, what are your worries?
あれ、旅人さんにパイモンさん、どうしてここに？
She sounds so like I am so dead.
え？
Make her
その
happy.
表情、本当みたいですね。しばらく渡積島でお会いしていなかったので、こうしてお会いできて嬉しいです。ひひ、オイラたちも渡積島が恋しかったんだ。ここは綺麗な景色と美味しいものがいっぱいだからな。いつでも来てください。
Oh, it's really pretty around here. It's
こ
really
れから
pretty
何かご
around
用が
here.
あるのですか？
And there's a lot of good food. I'm sorry, that was the wrong voice. Hello, Ingdes. No,
もち
I
ろん
can't do my waiter
ちょう
voice
どお
unless
出
I'm at
か
the
け日
restaurant.
和
What the
で
heck?
すし、お散歩でもいかがですか？
Yes. Let's take a walk.
渡積島には何度も来てるけど、ここの景色はいくら眺めても飽きないぜ。あ、そうだ、お前の妹さんを見つけたらここに住まないか？
もちろん大歓迎です。でも
Oh, right.
その時になったら、あなたたちはまた新しい旅に出られるのではないですか？だからこんなのはどうでしょう。あなたたちがいつでも来られるよう部屋を一つ用意しておきます。
やったぜ。困ってることがあったら遠慮なく言ってくれ。何でも手を貸してやるぜ。
そうですね。特に問題はありません。ここ最近渡積島の事業は順調で、治安もだいぶ良くなってきましたから。まだ片付けなければならないことは山積みですが、もう慣れましたし、荒人神の御子として責任を果たさねばなりませんから。ですが、あなたたちが去ってから馴染みのある仕事や暮らしを少し退屈に感じてしまうことはありました。ですから、こうしてお会いできて本当に嬉しいです。
ここみに会えてオイラたちも嬉しいぜ。
Oh, no. Oh, hey, guys.
三宮様、それに隊長、渡積島にお戻りになったのですね。知らせてくださればよかったのに。僕たちにとっては永遠にメカジキ2番隊隊長ですよ。
Call me Shikikan.
三宮様、隊長
I will
後で
only
焚き火を
respond
囲んで
to
一杯やりますが、
Shikikan.
ご一緒にいかがです？
ごちそうも出るのか？
Other Shikikan or
もちろんです。
Shreikan?
僕の手作り料理を振る舞いますよ。
No, no, no.
それ
Wrong.
本当に美味しいのか？
I always bound to Kyoto and Shikikan.
そうですね。後で追加の食材を届けさせましょう。
ありがとうございま
待
す。
ってるよ。
三宮様。
キカン。
では、僕たちは先に準備をしておきますので。
Oh, bring that curse song back in my head. God! Actually, I need to share that girl.
みんなお前のことを覚えてたな。慕われてるじゃんか。
今でもはっきりと覚えています。あの時、あなたは委任状を手にしながらも強引に隊長の座に収まろうとはせず、隊員たちに認めてもらうことを優先しました。メカジキ2番隊の者たちはあなたの実力と器量を心から認め尊敬しています。もしあなたが彼らの助けを必要とする時が来たなら、惜しみなく力を貸してくれるはずです。仕事の合間にふと、
Our
あ
friend
なたた
freaking
ちのことを考
died.
えることがあります。
I remember this. Our
世界
friend
の
died.
どこかでまた困難に遭遇し、もしかしたら生死に関わる試練に向き合
By
っ
the
て
way,
い
the
る
reason
か
why
も
I'm
しれ
late
ないと
for
思
the
うと、
stream today is because I was
そ
god
ば
darn
で策を出し
pulling
て差し
banners
上
for
げられないことを
Kukai
もどかしく思ったりもし
and
ます。
failed
遠
completely.
く離れていても、あなたたち
I
の
lost
旅が順調
50-50
であるようにと
twice.
いつ
No,
も
no,
祈
no.
って
I
いま
lost
す。
50-50 three
そろそろ
times.
焚き火の
I
用意
lost
も
to
できたでしょ
Malzin.
う。
I lost
行きま
to
しょうか。
freaking Golden Melody. I lost to Tololo. I'm not gonna complain about Tololo, but it would have been nice to know about it. I love you, Tololo. I need a C6 Tololo as soon as possible. Why am I here?
それじゃあ始めます。今夜は思いっきり飲みましょう。
No. I will do one glass.
誰の番だ？じゃんけんで負けたやつが歌うんだぞ。
Oh, he's drunk. You want to talk? You don't want to talk? I want to burn? It's a fake fire! It's a fake fire.
隊長、島の外のことを聞かせてくれませんか？
この前モンドの商人がダンディライオン酒を持ってきたんです。そんな酒生まれて初めてだったんで大量に買っちゃって。
Drink in
モンドに
moderation,
は大
everyone.
規模なワイナリーがあ
I'm
るそ
gonna
うで
say
す
this right
ね。
now. Drink in
機会があった
moderation.
ら行
Do
って
not
み
do
たいな。
too much. I swear to God, it's not good for you.
隊長、島の外のことを聞か
この前モンドには大
Oh, they were altering talking. Kokomi. Yeah, is that a freaking... Is that a freaking... Oh my god.
楽しいひとときをありがとうございました。また一緒に散策しましょうね。次は渡積島の外を案内してくださいませんか？
Oh my god. Oh my god!
よーく見ておくといい。よいしょ。
Wonder what Kokomi would be thinking. Just pulls out Farina and just runs out on water. It's like, what the actual heck? Come on, guys. Faster. Faster. Imagine just doing this challenge like this. I did it! I did it! In the worst way, in like the most stupidest way possible. I was like, I don't have a boat. Also, what is that? Oh no, that's a hole. Oh, that's a freaking hole. There was a boat right there, and I just like, you know what? I'm just gonna walk it and just let it. I am dumb sometimes. By the way, I'm gonna see if someone comes in to talk on chat because I'm gonna do imaginary. If no one pops in for that, I'm gonna do imaginary some other time. For today, I just want to walk. Okay, what the actual heck? I don't get it.
ありがとうございます、ジン団長。理解しました。
It's like,
あ、
oh god.
動きを見るから、もう一度やってみてくれ。
Oh god, she's perfecting. Blade!
こんにちは、栄誉騎士様。こんにちは、栄誉騎士。何か困りごとか？ノエルは才能があるし、剣術への理解も早い。使っている武器の差は大きいが、剣術には相通ずる部分がある。少し指摘しただけでほぼ理解してくれた。ノエルの理解力ならこのまま励めば完全にマスターするまでそう時間はかからないだろう。ただ練習するときはくれぐれも気をつけてくれ。負荷をかける場合は腕に重しをつけてみるといい。取り外しできて便利だし、事故も防げる。 う執務室に剣を飛ばしたりしませんから。大丈夫だ。気にしないでくれ。昨日しっかり掃除してくれたおかげですっかり元通りだ。
Everything is
でも
alright.
天井に刺さっている剣がまだ高すぎて取り外せなくて。
Oof.
あれはあのままでいい。そうだな。ああいう飾りと思えば。さて、稽古を続けよう。はい、ジン団長。
Oh, by the way, I just noticed one of Nouvelette's idol animations where he just makes rain rain actually causes you to be wet. I don't know why, but does Mihoyo just... How is Mihoyo coding these idol animations? It's a great mystery. It's kind of like the wind physics on Navia's idol, and then the wind physics on... She was on top, wasn't she? Wind physics on Chi-Chi. No. I thought Venti had wind physics too. I'm wrong. It's a standable ledge. I don't get this. There it is. See? It's a standable ledge. And yet you fall off so easily. Okay, I need to stop being stupid. I need to stop being stupid. I need to stop being stupid! Where is Fischl? Oh, Mondstadt Library. Okay, she was indoors this whole time. Okay, you son of a... Knowledge. I ran right past her. I see Oz.
オーズ、我が眷属よ。それはつまり彼らが断罪の声優の書を手に入れたとしても、幽夜浄土の偉大なる勇士を完全に理解するのは難しいということかしら。
はい、お嬢様、我が王、我が崇高なる主。あの教会の冒険者たち、つまりあなたの従者たちは、お嬢様のことを本名で呼んでいただけでなく、断罪の声優の書をフィッシュル辞書などと呼んでいました。まるで子供に生活のある局面について教えるための参考書のような扱いで、本の中に秘められた真理には全く気づく様子もなく、哀れな凡人たち。彼らの行動はまさに冒涜です。
オズバルド、
Actually, I wish I had stream money to fund my gacha
あなたの気持ちは
addiction.
理解できるわ。けれど、昼夜を断ち切るそのラフナビネス家の黒き瞳を怒りによって 濁らせてはいけないわ。私は断罪の皇女フィッシュル。この世の罪を断ち切り、真実をすべて明らかにするものよ。この断罪の目に見えるわ。
Hmm.
さまよえる子羊のように震えながら救いを請う彼らの本来の姿が、ゆえに星々の輝くこの知恵の館にて、愛と崇高なる名のもとに卑俗で不遜な罪人どもを許してやりましょう。さもなくば彼らの運命は永遠に至高なる幽夜浄土と同じ軌道をたどることなどないのだから。そのような暗淡たる世紀の終末が訪れることはこの私が許さないわ。皇女に忠誠を誓いし者たちよ、覚えておきなさい。私はあなたたちの命を昇華させ、栄夜の天幕に輝く星に変えられる存在であることを歌いなさい、たたえなさい。私の
Hello.
どうしてあなたが異世界の旅人よ。会えて嬉しいわ。私に謁見しに来たのね。かしこまる必要はないわ。頼み事があるなら言いなさい。あなたは我が祝福を受けし者。幽夜の皇女として惜しむことなく手を差し伸べましょう。
フィー。いや、工場殿下。実は通りかかっただけなんだけどさ、幽夜浄土の主がそこまで言ってくれるなら、モラがもらえると嬉しいぞ。
Oh, what?
モラ迷える
That is the rudest thing. Just like,
罪
hey,
の根源となる
please
代
give me
物を
Mora.
追い求めるとは、それはまさに私が断ち切ろうとしている
that
も
is the
の。
rudest thing to do. It's like,
お嬢様
give me
はた
Mora.
だあなた方がモラに惑わされ初心を忘れてしまわないかと心配なのです。決してケチっているわけではございませんよ。
そうだぞ。世の中にはいろんな初心があるもんなんだし、その中にモラがあったって別におかしくないだろ。
目が
Ah, see, this is what happens when you love Mora too much.
どうしたんだフィッシュル、目の病気なのか。
病気ではございませんのでご心配なく。力を呼び起こそうとされているだけです。
見えるわ、パイモン。あなたの運命と真実がこの左目に見える。星々はあなたのために集まり、儚き夢は光の降臨する夜にたゆたう。すべての秘密を解き明かした文官でさえ見えない帳をその瞳に映すことはできない。あなたの運命は真理と知恵の禁止で紡がれている。高潔で純粋なあなたの魂はモラの存在しない彼方から見つめている。それこそがパイモン、
Yes.
あなたの本質よ。
Yes.
本当か。おいらって
You don't need
そんな
Mora.
にすごいのか。
もう耐えられないわ。これ以上覗いたらこの断罪の目を持つ私ですらあなたの汚れなき原野に迷い込んでしまいそう。断罪の皇女の名において断言しましょう。パイモン、たとえたったの一枚であってもモラの誘惑に惑わされてはダメよ。さもなくばあなたの世界は絶望に満ちた漆黒の深淵へと化してしまう。
たったの1枚も。
Yes.
その通りです。お嬢様は一モラも持っていません。
Mora is sin.
がっかりだぞ。
Oh, hello, Violet.
おい。
I'm actually multitasking here. I'm actually
そうな目でオイラを見るんだよ。 本気でモラをくれなんて言うわけないだろ。
I'm actually multitasking. I'm actually playing Genshin and Girls Run Like You at the same time. I didn't think anyone was gonna pop in the chat. My loss. But how are you, Violet? How are you doing today?
だろ？フィッシュル、アズ、元気にしてたか？ここで何してたんだ？
本題に入るまでの流れだったの？なら教えてあげるわ。この断罪の声優の書を修正するためにここに来たの。
Yeah, really not doing much, Andy. We're just listening to dialogue,
なんだそれ？
and
従者たち
I
の
don't
間で
know.
読
I
まれてい
might
る
do
本は
Imaginarium
優
today.
也
I'm
浄
not
土
sure.
からの偉
Very
大な
tired.
粒
Just want
子を
someone next
解
time.
釈するための
That
ね。
is all right.
ところどころ
It
間
is
違いは
relaxed
あるけど、この本はまさに
Yeah.
知恵を渇望す
I'm
る
just look.
凡人の意欲と野望
Here
の
in
産
Door
物。
Cafe, you come here, you buy
だから
you buy something warm,
存在を
drink, you
許
get
す
a
こと
little
にしたの。
nibble,
この
and then
本
you
のお
sit
かげで
and relax in a
従者
really
たちは
giant,
いよい
comfy
よ全て
sofa.
を
We
超
only have
越した
one,
世界、
so take turns.
宇宙の
But
集権、
sometimes you just need to
運
like
命の下
lay
りと
down
安
on it.
眠の地、
Just lay down
因
right
果
on
の
that
集
sofa,
結の
and then
地。
you sleep. Yes, I
優也
understand
浄土へ
that
の
it
歩みを
feels really good to
進め
sleep on
る
a
こと
bed.
でしょ。
It feels immensely good to sleep on a sofa.
お
It's
ー
like
なん
the
か
the
す
sin
ご
of it
そう
all.
だけど、
A
全然
three-seated
意味がわ
sofa,
からないぞ。
but it's just all for you.
要するにお嬢様の言葉を分かりやすく解釈した本です。
Yeah, it is
冒険者
mine
の
is
間では
three-seated.
フィッシュル辞書と
Yeah,
呼ば
Dad
れ
just
てい
sleeps
ま
on that
す。
every once in a while. Sleeps on it, and then my cat jumps and sleeps on my dad, and then Dad can't move around anymore, and then Dad needs to go to work, but the cat's already asleep. What you gonna do after that,
そ
you
れ
know?
は少々失礼ではない
Cat's
か
asleep.
と。正しい署名は断罪の声優の書です。修正作業を行う際はまずはじめにこの点につい
But
て
anyway,
注
yeah,
釈
so
を
we're
記載
just
すべ
here
きですね。
listening to dialogue,
へ
having a
ー、そんな
relaxing
本が
time.
あるのか。
There's not much.
もちろん。ただ間違いが山ほどあるからまだ
Oh
見
yeah,
せ
but
てあげられ
there
ないわ。
are two cats in the
こ
house
の当
actually.
時の祝福を
One
受
is
け
a
し者
kitchen
に
cat
拒絶の
because
狭間をさまよう苦し
I
みを
pull.
味わわせるわけにはいかない。
Ah, yeah. There's
枷に縛ら
two
れるよ
cats
う
in
なそ
the
の苦し
in
み
the
は
house actually. There's one that yeah, cats are nice. Dogs are
私が
nice,
背負いましょう。
but cats are
本
better.
の修正
Cat
が終わ
like
ったら
dog
見せ
it
てあ
feels
げ
like
る
it's just you gotta condition them to
とのこと
love
です。
you or something like that. Cats, they will love you when they want to love you. They
優
are smart. I'm not saying that dogs aren't smart. I'm saying that cats have more
旅
personality.
人よ。そう焦ることは
They
ない
do
わ。
what they want, and when they don't
あな
want
た
what
と
to
私
do,
の
what
絆は
they don't want to do something,
まるで
they will not do it.
夜明け
You
の
wanna hug
光
them?
のように
They don't want it. You
強
do
く
not get
結
the
ばれ
hug.
ているのだから。
They
運
want
命
to
の約束の日が来れば
flop down on the ground,
必ず
and
優
then
也浄土の偉
flop
大
down
な
on
る
the
義
ground
士
and
が
have a nice
授けられ
belly
るわ
rub for like 5
すぐ
minutes
終わ
straight.
るからせ
You
かさ
better
ない
do it,
で
or they will be
と
angry at
おっ
you
しゃ
next
って
time.
います。
なんかすごく
No,
冷
I'm
た
serious.
く聞
Like,
こえるけど、
so I have like the
オ
two
ズ
cats.
の
There's the
翻訳って
kitchen cat,
本当に合ってるのか？
which is stuck in the kitchen because
訂正いたしましょう。
the
お
chicken
嬢様
the
はもうすぐ
brown
だ
cat
から
kind of
ちょっ
just
と待
bullied
って
her
て
into the kitchen.
とおっ
I
しゃっ
swear
て
to
い
God,
ま
poor
す。
Lucy. But yeah, so she's stuck in the kitchen, and she's a kitchen cat. But yeah, so that one, she likes her double-sided shin scratches. You scratch them for a good couple minutes. You stop scratching. She will look at you and it's like, ow. She lets go meow. She goes, ow, ow. Okay, that second one wasn't right. But yeah, so she is very sweet to my mom. She's very sweet sounding to my mom. She almost always complains to me. Like, that's all. I only get complaining owls. I don't get sweet owls. I just get complaining owls. It's like, I swear to God,
教会
Lucy.
に言われて私の仕事を監視しに来たの。
Yeah, so
さて、
she likes her
誰の依頼
double-sided
かしら。
chin scratches, and I
Victoria,
had to scratch her for
Barbara,
15 minutes
それともダリア。
one time. Actually, it was this last week.
ここは
And
景色がいいし、
let's see
お
here.
酒を飲むのに
What
ぴったり
traits
だ
about
も
her
の。
is nice? I do like
酒場
her
にいる子供たちも見えるし、
milk stained white
一番
patches on her
大事な
fur.
のは
She's not
私を
black,
教会
she's
に呼び戻
gray.
そう
There's
と
a
する
difference.
人がいた
But
ら
it's like
すぐに
her
気づける
paws
ってこと。
are white. Her
一
tail.
瞬目が泳い
Oh
で
no, her tail's
手
not
も
white
震
actually.
えてたけど、
Her belly is white like a tuxedo.
まさか
Her
本当
mouth,
にビビっ
her
てるの
bottom
か
of
い
her mouth is white, but not all the way, just one side. I just like to tease her by calling
当
her
たり
like
前じゃな
you
い。
got a little, just like
栄誉
telling
決
her
様
that
は
you got a
す
little
ごい
milk
実
like
力の
right
持
there.
ち
She
主なんだもの。
knows. She stares
そ
at
れ
me
に今日
angrily,
は
just like
抜け出して
really
からかなり
gonna
経
insult
って
my
るし、
fur today again.
もしビク
It's
トリア
not.
に言わ
It's
れて
cute.
私を朝
Oh,
の
I
お
skipped
祈
her
りが
text.
終わ
Crap.
ってすぐよ。
But yeah, so she
大
likes
聖堂
being
に至
there.
って大
Took
き
me
な仕事
forever
も
to
ないし、
actually
小さ
get
なことは全部
kiss her
バ
on
ー
the
バラが
head
積
without
極
her
的
having
に
to
やって
check
くれ
every
るか
time.
ら、ぼ
You're a
ーっ
cat
と
too. I
す
am a
るしか
cat
な
too.
かったの。
We are all cat.
それなら空気
Mom
のいい場所
basically
にいた方
has
がマシでしょ。それで、
5
連れ
cats in
戻
the
しに
house.
来たの。
There's the cat. There's the 2 cats.
それ
There's
なら
the
今
me.
が
There's
チャン
the
スよ。
there's the my little
お
sister
酒
cat,
を飲ん
and
だ
then
か
there's
ら
my dad, which
君
is
に
very
負
much
け
just
ちゃ
another
うか
cat at
も。
this point. Mom just has a house of cats.
旅人はそんな水を差すよう
But
なことは
yeah,
しないよ
I do like the gray one. The gray
友
one's
達の
nice.
パーティー
Gray
に乱
kitchen
入し
one.
ちゃった時はきっと一緒に楽しんでくれるはずさ
And then there's the sausage. The brown cat. I call her a sausage because
君も
whenever
一杯
she
飲んでい
needs
き
to
なよ
be fawned on,
氷少な
she
めでい
will
いか
run
い
to you, just like rub against your legs a couple times, or sometimes she does, or sometimes she just skips to flopping on the ground like a sausage, like an actual sausage. She just flops right down, on her side, exposed belly, because that's where she likes. Oh, thank you. That's where she likes to get her scratches from. Yeah, just flops down, and she doesn't flop down and stay flopped. She rolls all over the place, just gathering static electricity because she
さ
only
て、
because she
何の
likes to
話
run
だったか
onto
し
the
ら。
half floor of the
So,
stairs
so.
or either the top, which is
旅人は
carpeted,
友達が
not the
多いん
not the
だから
ground floor, just the
その
half
中での
steps
自
on the
分の位
stairs
置く
and
らい
the
分かってるつもり
and
よ。
the and the
ところ
second
で
floor.
銀融
Just
主人
flop
さ
down,
ん、
rolls all over the
ずっ
place,
とこの子のことを見つめ
as
てるわね。
thinking that I'm supposed to chase her.
二
I'm
人
like,
きりにしてあ
no,
げましょうか。
you come back here, you roll back
そん
here.
なこと言わ
I
ない
am
でよ
not gonna roll,
僕
go
も
over there
君と
just
同
to
じよう
scratch
に
you. And she
旅
knows
人
she
の様
rolls
々
it
な
back
表情
sometimes.
を観察してるだけ
But
さ
yeah, it gathers static electricity, then it shocks me, then I scratch her belly more, then she rolls around more, then get shocked again. It just keeps going
僕が一番困ってる時に
until I
祈
sleep
り
on
に
her.
応えてくれてありがとう
I really want to keep on my
Sister-san.
one that won't let me get one.
こうし
I
てお
mean,
酒
it
を振る
depends
舞
on
って
the
るだけ
household
よ。
too. Like,
感謝
for
される
instance,
ようなこと
ours
じゃ
we
ない。
had two sofas back in the days. We had a leather one, like an actual leather
こ
sofa,
れって
and
とって
a
も大事
fake
なことだ
leather
よ
sofa. That one absolutely got
その恩恵を受け
shredded
た
by
も
the
のと
cats.
して
They didn't scratch
今
on
日
it.
という素
It's
敵な
just
日
when
に
they jump,
君
their
に
claws
敬意
come
を
out, so
表すよ
there's just like puncture marks all over the sofa. At some point, they had to. My parents had to get rid of it. I don't know why. It was just gone one day when I was coming back to visit my parents. I used to live in Pittsburgh. I moved back now, but I used to be in Pittsburgh. I ain't telling you where I am now.
そういうこ
Just
と
like
な
our
ら、
seafood, I'll give you that
私は
hint.
風
We're-
神に
I am
敬意を
coastal.
表しましょう。太陽の下にあるあらゆ
But
る
yeah,
自
so we
由
got rid
な
of that
生
sofa.
活
Now
に
we have the leather
自由に
sofa.
過ごせ
The
る貴重な
cats
時間に
don't really scratch on anything. They don't go. My sofa is frantic. Oh yeah, you're screwed. Actually, that might be fine
乾杯。
because I know I have two sofa chairs. You know, not a whole sofa, just a sofa chair, and they're fabric. So fabric should be fine, but don't make sure you have no fake leather. Fake leather and you're screwed. Oh shit, crap. Fake leather. Where's the? Oh, there's the jade chamber. I was like, where'd the jade chamber go? But yeah, if you want cats, cats are better than dogs in terms of maintenance, you could say. Dogs, you have no matter sleet or snow, rain or wind, you gotta bring that dog out there to go to the restaurant. I mean, to go to the restroom. But we have a lot of fake leather chairs. Oh yeah, you're screwed, Violet. You're screwed. You can't. You can never own a cat. Not with your leather. You cannot have a cat if you have fake leather anywhere in your house. You're screwed. It's you need real leather on that. Where's Ming Wang? Yeah, but sadly, yeah, no. You might be able to have a dog, like a small dog. But, yeah, no, cats, no cats. Cats are... Cats, and then again, I live with cats. I've only ever... I'm kinda definitely afraid of dogs, actually. Like, it's not that bad.
処方箋をいただけるかしら。
Basically,
後で薬を取りに行かせるわ。
when there's a dog, I just freeze up. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know if they're gonna bite me, if they're gonna jump on me. The bigger the dog, the more I want to just get out of there.
忠告
But
は
I
ありが
stay
とう。
still because they'll just keep barking at me. It's
リ
really
ーユへの
annoying.
ジムを放っておくわけにもいかないわ。
I don't know why
今は
dogs just
薬で
initially
しば
don't
らく
like
症
me
状を
or are
抑えて
too
ほしい
hyper
の。
around me, and it's
それでは
cats
食
are
事療法
better.
の献
Cats
立
are
も
always
一
better.
緒に出しましょうか。免疫力がつくよう少
But
しず
then
つ
again,
体の調子を
Unless
整
you're
えるので
Venti
す。
with a cat allergy, or
あら
you,
旅人
Violet, with your fake leather
珍しいわ
tailors,
ね。
you can't own a
何か
cat.
ご用？昨日あま
That's
り
just,
眠
it's
れなか
just
ったん
life.
だけれど、
Sometimes you just can't have
そ
a
んな状
cat.
態で今朝風が
At
当たっ
that
たものだ
friend,
から
you find a
風邪を
friend
ひいてし
with
ま
a
ったの。
cat and
最
make
初
a
は
lot
薬
of
を飲んでやり
excuses
過
to
ご
come
そうと
over
した
to
けど
their house.
頭が痛くて仕方
The
な
house
く
can't seem to love me though.
白先生
Oh,
を
well,
呼
that's
んだのよ。
good. You just sadly don't have
いつ
the
もありがとう。
furnishing in your house too.
また足を運んでもらっ
Like,
て
if you
ご
had
めんなさ
one
い。
fake leather chair, that's one thing, but consider you have a lot of
とんで
fake
もあり
leather
ません。
chairs, well, that, whoa,
患者を
crap.
見るのは私の責務ですから。ですが、
白先生と
Yeah,
同じよ
I
うに
don't know.
これも私の責務なの
Yeah,
よ。
shame. It's a
総
shame,
務士では
Violet.
さ
I'm
まざまな
sorry.
業務が執り行われているのだから少しの怠慢も許されない。いくら辛労
Yeah,
があ
I'm
ろう
just
と
talking about cats. I'm actually not paying
きちんと処理しなければ
attention to
ならない
dialogue at all. I just don't know if this event is
今頭が
like
痛いのは
time-gated
私だけだけど
or I'm
私
sorry,
が
it's
職
not
務を
time gated.
放棄
Small
すれ
leather
ば
chair. I mean, if you
辛労
have
に
one,
苦しむ人はもっ
I
と増
would
えることでしょう。
relocate it into
総務
your
士の人
bedroom
々
or
が
something
疲
like
弊
that,
して仕
and
事に
just
支障が出た
and
ら
just make sure
次
you
に風邪を
never
ひくのは
let your cat
理
in
由
your
こうかもしれないわ。
bedroom. I mean, then again, my household, like my family in general, my family in general don't let the cats in the bedrooms
店長や様。
just because, you know,
ちゃんと
fur
休
gets
んでくだ
everywhere and
さ
all
い
that
ね。
stuff. Like, we'll let them go in our bedroom, but they don't get to
で、
stay
ありがとう。
in our bedroom. Like, so my
気
mom
をつ
likes
ける
to
わ。
walk the gray cat around the house just to, so, you know, she actually goes around the house and then, you know, jumps around. Oh, crap. I almost forgot this. I need money! Yeah, let's have a little rest and get some money. But yeah, so our household does that. We let them into our rooms every once in a while, but we don't let them stay in our rooms because, you know, you don't want them to think that that's their area. No, this is the human area. That's for us. But our cats are indoor cats too, so. But they know not to go in our rooms. No, they absolutely don't. If you even leave your door like not even on, well, we don't have like lever doors. We have knob doors, except for the restroom and the clothing washing machine room. The heck? The room where we wash our clothes. There has to be a similar word for that in English. Why is that slipping for me? I swear to God, as I get older, I feel like my English is getting worse. Bubble. They can't get bubbled. I hate that. They cannot get bubbled, and I hate this for that. And no, don't say that. Oh, Ing, your bubble is at max. Yes, it is. They can't get bubbled. Not Lum characters cannot get bubbled. I don't know why. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah. Sorry. Wait, can you get a dog though? I'm curious. Violet, do you think your mom will let you have a dog? The shirt may be fake leather and pretty tall, so I don't think the cat can the cat can't reach it. Oh, it's one of those like a bar chairs, like a bar chair. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. No. The cat can jump on it.
さあ
Don't forget about. Don't think about. Oh, the cat can't reach up to scratch it. No, the cat will jump on it. Like don't think that you're safe. There's no such thing as having a safe area for your cats. They can't get bubbled. Why can they not get bubbled? But yeah, so cat wise, yeah, Violet, you might either have to find a friend or because the last thing you want is your mom to be like, you know, your cat destroyed our house. No, it's gotta go, and that's just sad.
実験結果は今すぐ宇宙車ね。
Ah, crap! I got stuck on someone. Oh, that just sucked.
ゆらゆら。
神戸を垂れろ
There we go. I might post a picture of my cat on my Discord. I don't know. Nah. We used to have a dog, but it passed away when it was 2 months old. Oh! Oh! Oh god, no. Yeah, well, if you already had a dog one time, then I would call it quits there. Look, my parents, at least my mom in general, says once our 2 cats pass away, we're not doing cats ever again. It's like, the only reason why we have cats is Mom and Dad like to go to PetSmart back in the days and just look at all the animals. And my dad picked one up. He was like, yeah, I want this one. And just did not consent with Mom whatsoever. He's just like, no, we want this one. Yeah, no, there was no consent. He was just like, no, I'm taking this cat. So yes, but Mom is not gonna go through heartbreak anymore. It's like, I mean, it's gonna be 2 shade heartbreaks too, since we have 2 cats. So yeah, I don't know if you can deal with that kind of heartbreak. It's bad.
自由になれあまり遠くに行くなよさあみんなに挨拶
いざ計算ここに誓うのよ。有力。
I know why. I just like seeing Sigwin burst to 11k. It's like, hey, Sigwin is not a DBS, 11k.
僕が行く自由になれ
Oh, there it is.
周りを見張っててくれ
Nope,
あまり遠くに行くな
denied.
よ騒ぐな
Quitting. Alright, there's my 3 for today. Alright, back to talking. Back to talking. When I do fighting, I get a little invested. Fish! Kokomi? Aww. Kokomi? Anywhere? Aww. So we have... Oh! Ching Cho's back. Wait, Ching Cho's back? I thought I talked to him. Oh, you bastard! No, you do not run from me! You do not run from me, no, you bastard. I always forget that this waypoint is like a freaking hazard. MiHoYo, change the location of your boss, please! I swear to God. I do not want to just teleport here and the first thing that happens is like I get slapped in the face with freaking pork. Stop it! Get some help! I'm sorry, Violet. I'm sorry, Violet. I had to vent there. It's like every single time you teleport to this specific waypoint, and then you get slammed in the face with a boar, either immediately or at some point. You cannot escape it. You know they have the giant boar like in Dragon's Spine? Put it here. I want you to take that giant one and put it here so when you immediately teleport here like a freaking mini boss starts.
本を読みながら
Just
剣の
like,
稽
hey,
古を
you
して
want
た
this? Do
僕
you
を
want
見
to go
て
to this teleport?
兄上
Hey,
はため息をついた
that
り
boar said
首
no.
を横に振ったり
Now
地
die.
団打を踏んだり
Also, I have a
手を
check in the
振ったりする
background.
だ
I
けだ
need
っ
to put that in at
本
some
の
point.
こと
And
は
it's
口に
15 bucks.
出さな
And
かったよ
15 bucks is 15 bucks.
うん
I'm just curious. Is anyone else in the
あくま
chat
で
or
予
is
想
just
だ
you,
けど
Violet?
多分
I'm
父
sorry
上
if
に
it's
言われ
just
たんじ
you.
ゃないかな父上には昔から
Eh,
地の稽古をして
then again,
過
it's
剰
like a
書くのを
one-to-one.
手伝えって散
Alright,
々言わ
just
れ
like,
てるからね
just like
そう
just
す
like
れば気質を磨
relocates
ける
my
だけじゃなく
blankets,
商売相手の
leans
ことも
back,
少しずつ理解できるようになるか
hands
らこれから
hands
僕が
together
家
and
の
like,
業務を取り行うのにも役
how have
立つ
you
って
been violent? Just like a
それに
therapy session.
兄上に本棚を開けさせられる人なんて 父上以外にい
I
ない
mean,
しね
some
でも知っての
people
通り
come to me
僕は
just to
お行儀よ
talk.
く座っ
Like,
て相手と腹の
I'm
探
not
り合
saying
いを
I'm
するのは嫌なんだ
therapeutic at all, but at the very least,
そうじゃなく
they
て
know if they vent all their issues to me, I ain't gonna be telling no one else about it. Well, maybe except mom, but then again, mom ain't gonna be telling anyone else about it. And we have that kind of relationship with mom. It's like mom's like. Mom tells me, it's like, how's your work? I'm like, I'm not supposed to talk about stuff at my work. She's like, you know I ain't telling anyone else. And I was like, okay, alright, NDA out the window.
だろう
Yeah, mom is like the only person that I can vent to. I have like everyone vents to me. I enjoy
一
your
人静かに手習い
company.
をしてる方がマシだよ
Well,
だから
I
憲法
tried.
で書道へ
Well,
の理
that's
解を
the
深めるっ
purpose of
て
the
言い
Dork
訳をして
Cafe.
剣の稽古が
Of
てら
this Dork Cafe.
戦
I
国
re-
録から悟りを得よう
It's
と
like
考
I
え
need.
て
I think that's
ここに来たんだ。
my brand right now. Welcome to
稽古中
Dork
に
Cafe.
君が
How
来て
may I
くれる
serve
な
you
んて
today? How may I
剣
serve
を
you
振るっ
today?
た甲斐があったね
But yeah, that's what I'm here for. I'm here so you can have a good laugh, so you can relax, so you can de-stress. Look, this is a place you come here when there's something on your mind or when your day sucks and you either need a relaxing time or you need to know that someone I can't really vent to my brother though. Well, for me that's my venting area. It's like
そうだ
your
ね
your way of venting can be different.
名家と呼ば
Like
れる
some
人
people
々
have
も
dads, some
世
people
に
have
言われるような
siblings, some
無
people
情で
have
傲
that
慢な人ばかりじゃなかっ
one friend that they trust with their
た中
life.
には人間味たっぷりの人もいたってことかな
A,
この
like
注
a
釈
pet
本には
maybe even.
剣術や書道の専門
Sometimes
家
a
たち
nice
による
snuggling with
戦国録
a
への
nice
注釈と批評
snuggling,
がま
a
とめ
nice
られてい
hug.
る
No.
そこ
A
からそれ
good
ぞれの性
hug.
格が伺えるんだ
One hug a day
例え
keeps
ば
the
ここ
depression away. And that is not a joke. Back when I
これは
was in
技法と考
high
えを意味す
school,
る
I was still
書
getting
道の
bullied. I
名
was
家によ
bullied
る
from
批評なんだけど
freaking kindergarten
彼
all the
は
way
い
to
つも
12th
技
grade.
法の上げ
But
足を
there
取っ
was
て
this one girl.
長い注釈を入れてた
I mean, there were a lot of girls
ほら
during high
例えば
school, but there specifically
規
the
則に
one
とらわれ
girl.
ず
Yeah, my
再
dad
起
died
あ
when
ふ
I
れ
was
る
still
こ
in
と
my mom's
風
belly.
に立つ巨木のごとし
Right, you
一
said
見褒
you
めてる
said
よう
you
だけ
were
ど
single mom.
実
You're
際
right.
は義母のことを木は林より引いずれば風必ず砕くつまり優れたものはいつか失
Well, I mean,
脚する
think about it this way,
揶
Violet.
揄してたんじゃないかな
Your last greatest act from your dad is helping to make you come into existence. Your dad, even though your dad's not here, was never there with you. Without him, you would have not existed. So just think of that. Just keep that one thought in your mind, and that might be enough. I don't know. Everyone's different, but to me, I don't know what person your dad is, but it's like the Iron Man movie. Like, you know, like the dad passed away, but like he left a final message. It's like Tony, my greatest invention was you. Same idea there. It's like in my case too. Like my father, I have a stepfather. Didn't tell me until I was freaking 20. But at that point, I didn't really care. That was the only dad I knew. So, yeah. So in my case, my actual dad was a.
もちろん
I will
たとえお
translate
互いが気に
this
食わなくても
directly. I
い
know
ざ注
one
釈を
thing
書
about
くと
him
なる
though.
と
He was kind and caring. At
誰も
least
が
that's
慎
what
重に
my
なるも
family
のだ
says.
なんせ後世に残るものだからね
Yeah.
対して 義父はわざ
Yeah,
わざ
one
返事を
family
書い
chain
た。
down, but I've actually never
春来た
met
りて
my grandfather
家
too.
木繁栄を生ず
I mean, it's a different feeling than not
みん
meeting
な
your
優秀だ
father.
から
That's
祝福するのは
gonna
私とは
that
限らない
hurts.
っ
But
て。
my
そうさ
grandfather on my
昔の
mom's
天智
side,
園様の批評
he
なんか
was
もあ
like
るよ。
I choose to believe.
書道と
Your
剣術
your
に長
father
けた
was
人だ
fun.
った
Your
けど
father was good.
批評は
Don't
簡潔な
don't
ものだ
don't
った。
think don't think too
こんな
much
感
about
じ
it.
だ。
Your father's good.
よし。
But
し
yeah,
かし
so
署名は褒められたものではない。他にも面白い批評がた
yeah, I
くさんある
do
んだ。
wish I
教
met
えて
my
あげるよ。
grandfather once. Everyone tells him he was nice, full head of hair, so I don't have to worry about going bald at the very least. That's my science. That's my biology side of me pumping out.
平気平気。
But
字の練習は心を落
yeah,
ち
it
着か
was
せる訓練
nice.
だってひいおじい様が
My
言ってた。
ideology is aligned with him
本の
in
内容を
certain
理解しない
aspects.
と字の練習などできや
But
しな
he
いさ。
died.
待
But
て
he
よ。
died before even I was
今
born. Like I
何
had
時か
no
わかる
chance
か
to
い？
meet him. Like I wasn't even getting ready to. I wasn't even developing yet. It was just he was just gone by then. But yeah, it's just
まずい。
I don't forget what he died from. I think it was
また
cancer
父上に説教される。
as usual.
帰るしかないか。
No, I'm not talking about my family has a history of cancer. It's just
後
like
でまたここで稽古を
after
するか
I
ら。
went for 1 year of
時間があったら
training at the
付き合ってく
hospital
れ
to
ないかい？
learn about cancer,
一緒にこの
everyone
憲法を
starts
学
talking
べば
about cancer
手合わせ
around
が
me,
でき
and
る。
I'm like, Jesus
ともっ
Christ,
と
it's
上達できるは
everywhere.
ずだ。剣の
I
稽
mean,
古
not to
が
that
嫌なら
extent, but
散歩でもいいし釣りでもいいよ。おっとまたつい喋りすぎてしまった。もう行くよ。またね。
my mom has cancer. God darn it! That's. I feel like this might be rude, but she win though. Oh! 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 Past tense cancer. Okay, that makes you feel better. Ka-ching! Ka-ching. Yeah, cancer sucks. Like, it's absolutely terrible. It's the hardest thing to fight against, considering that you're trying to kill your own cells. Trying to kill the bad you inside the you. Jeez, that's terrible. Yes, I am talking about it in very simple terms, but if I try to be more, detailed about it, it's gonna get extremely depressing. There's friggin' one cancer that's so aggressive, and it will literally choke the heck out of you out. It's that bad. Like, just imagine getting choked to death by cancer, but if you would actually die from the cancer. If you have the same conclusion at the end of the day, you die from the cancer. But what do you want to do? Do you want to suffer for a long time from the cancer, or do you want to get choked out by your cancer due to how extremely aggressive and extremely aggressive and fast it is? I mean, to the point that I don't think there's a grading for the said cancer. It's just you have it, it's bad. What was it? Was it angiosarcoma? I need to read my books again. But that's how I remember that one specific cancer. It's like, hey, do you know this cancer? Oh, the one that chokes you? Yeah. It sucks. And then you got other cancers like ovarian cancer, which you only discover near stage 3 or stage 4 because by the time you feel that, oh, my tummy doesn't feel right. Yeah, you're kinda almost screwed. I've seen 2 cases during my hospital rotations. Actually, no, I've only seen 1 case during my hospital rotation. I just looked under my microscope, and I was like, oh crap. Yeah, but this is becoming less relaxing the more I talk about cancer. Let's change topics!
大したことないわ。この間、山を降りた時に足首をひねってしまっただけ。
But yeah, I am glad, Violet, that your mother
一晩経ったら
fared well with
足
her
首が
cancer.
裂けそうなほど痛くなって歩けなくなっちゃったの
It's
よ。
not fun.
幸い、
But when you
カーン
win,
が来てくれて、父母
it
黒の
feels
で
great.
白術先生を呼びに行ってくれたの。
And then it comes back depending on how
数日
terrible the
もしたら
doctors
歩け
do.
るよう
Like,
になったし、
there are some people,
今
there's
はもう痛みも
sometimes,
ないわ。
like it depends on the method of depends on the
ほとんど
like the
治ってる
method
わよ
of treatment for the cancer. Like
今
you're
日も
either
体
cutting
調を
it
整え
out,
る薬を
which in
もら
that
いま
case
し
you
た
need to
けど
cut out more than
自
you
分
need
の体
to,
のことくらい
but at the same
ちゃ
time
んと
you
分か
have
ってる
to.
から安心してちょうだい最近は
It's
ほぼ
something
毎
you have
日
to
土
because,
地
well,
の
you
測
know,
量をしていて
if you don't want to
こ
make
の
sure
程
that
度
you're
の
not
傷
missing
に
a
は慣れっこ
single
な
cell.
の
You miss a single cell, then
白術
yeah,
先
yep,
生が
it's
帰ってきた
bad.
みたいじゃあ薬をもらってくるからまた後で
Want to review my account? Oh, I can do that. Absolutely. Nourishment herbs. UID. Okay, give me a moment. You're actually on a NA server, so I can actually do that. Okay, search. Can I just copy paste? What do you mean I can't copy paste from my freaking multi-chat? Aw, you suck. Oh yes, why? Yeah, give me one. Don't worry. Me as a account raider, I don't judge too harshly. I'm not one of those like I'm not American server yet. Yeah, let's see here. Let's see here. Let's take a step back and see what we got. All right then. First things first. Whenever with a DPS character, we check their crit rate, crit damage, as always. But no, like as I was trying to say, I'm not one of those min-maxing Genshin players. Like you have what you have. Because some people ask me, how do I beat Spiral Abyss? Most people be like, well, you grab this character, that character, that character. For me, I'm like, okay, what do you have? You can't beat Spiral Abyss with stuff you don't have. Yeah, so that's why back in the days when I started doing Genshin streams, like people did plentifully ask me like, hey, is this good? Is this good? Is this bad? I'm like, yes, yes, oh heck yes, and what the hell? I had a few of those. Okay, so 62, 159, beautiful. Yeah. In terms of crit rate, crit damage, I'm sorry, in terms of crit rate, I say 30 is minimum for any character that hits a lot, as in, you know, like multi-hitting. Any character that, like, just banks everything into, like, big damage shots needs around at least 50% crit rate. And that way you actually, because you're building for a big shot, you want it to crit. So, yeah, so it might be okay to kill your crit damage just a little bit, just so you have a more consistent DPS. Unless you're doing a Spiral Abyss where your first team is you're like basically gambling on that crit rate, and well, back in the days you couldn't reset chambers. Now you can, so you can be stingy on your crit rate a little bit as long as it's their first chamber. You can just repeat that first chamber until it works. Use 336, 224. Yeah, no. Yeah, that was a good idea to drop your crit damage a little. But anyway, weapon-wise, actually makes sense. Wait, hold up. Actually, no, that does make sense, because you wanna burst, but you don't have a big time frame for that. Either way, you do need the energy recharge though to get her burst up more often. It depends on the team. If she's the solo Geo character in your team, you need her burst up. So in this case, this would make sense. And then attack, elemental skill damage up. Yep, perfect. That's the right set. I don't judge constellations. A few characters I actually do. Like there's a few like you should really have gone for C1. Yep. You know what? I'm gonna up that normal attack just one more. I don't have any 5-star weapon. That is a 5-star weapon. Well, no, don't worry. So you don't mandatory have to use the 5-star weapon. Like for God's sake, I am also using White Tassel. I kind of predict this thing. Oh, free to play. Oh yeah, free to play. I really do hope you have a Nahida somewhere in your account. Really do hope you got a Nahida in your account. Let's see, energy recharge. Oh no, this makes sense actually. I feel like you could go for a 4 set of Golden Troop? Maybe? I'm not sure. But then again, like I said, if you're free to play, then again, if you're free to play, farming artifacts shouldn't be too painful. But then again, there's RNG. RNG is gonna suck. That's why that's why I have terrible luck. There's 2 domains I absolutely hate. There's gonna be, one's in Dragon's Mine and one's in Niue. I'll point them out later. But those 2 domains, if you ever use their artifacts and your stats suck, or you can't. Yeah, and your stats suck, I will not complain. Those have terrible drop rates in terms of what's dropping from them. So yeah, Farina, our beloved. I tried, but my account is bad luck. Oh! Farina! I don't think you need... No, you don't need constellations. That's just asking for more DPS, but eh. So, on terms of here... Yeah, so get your skill up. Get your burst up a little bit more. I think you have to. I'm not sure. You might, but get your skill up a little more. You're 90-90. You can. I'm not saying you have to crown. Like, don't worry about the crowns. I've never used a crown on my account ever. I literally will show you how much crowns I have, and I've never bought extra from the monthly shop either. So, yeah. So, that's fine. There is. I feel like there's a artifact 4 set that does damage up on normal attacks for spears. I'm not sure, but that might help you some. I will try my best. Let's see. Actually, oh right, I forgot to take crit damage. I actually don't know how to judge this. because for me myself, I also try to go for 100% crit rate with Farina. I don't know how to judge this because I kind of do the same thing. I skip on all the crit damage for crit rate. Here. Oh Jesus Christ! How the hell did you do that? Bloody hell! Absolute bloody hell! What is your luck? Screw your artifacts, Seth. That is a beautiful crit rate, crit damage there. Jesus. Alright then. Oh, that's even more beautiful. Oh, you have this sword. Okay, that helps some. But still, even without the sword. Now, you might have terrible luck with your artifacts dropping, but in terms of it refining them, Jesus. You do a decent job with... You have a really good luck with that. For Raiden Shogun, okay, you have to be using that 4 set. Like, you have to 4 set that. Raiden Shogun, I would say, try to get her, try to get the catch. I forgot which region it is, but go fishing. I swear to God, go fishing. Actually, you know what? Send friend request here. I was trying to go for Arlecchino's weapon. Arlecchino's weapon, yeah, I did too. I failed epically. Like, just don't worry about his point. White Tassel's still good. But yeah, so go for just fish a lot. Heck, if you need to catch extra fish, just jump into my world. Like, I kid you not. Just jump into my world. Send me a message beforehand. And just like, hey, Ing, I need to steal your fish. I'm like, okay. I don't fish. I should fish, but I don't. I really should fish, honestly. Okay, so let's see here. For Zhongli, yeah, I don't know why he runs off of HP. For a defense, for a mainly defense, I hate fishing though. I know, but the catch is better and it's also free, okay? Violet, it's free. The catch is free. It's just gonna take your time. But it's gonna be energy recharge and I think crit rate, and elemental skill, elemental burst damage, which her burst counts as elemental burst damage. It doesn't count as, you know, like elemental skill or normal attack. So this passive doesn't really buff anything besides her, actually, no, it does. Whenever using elemental skill, but yeah, but still. I would still consider trying using the try and catch the catch. But hey, Zhongli! Thank you! Someone actually DPSs with Zhongli. Okay, so... Alright, so... You could actually sacrifice... Go for artifact set. Try to go for an HP... Like, HP 2 sets. Go for HP 2 sets. Remember, he runs off HP 2 sets. Yes, your crit rate, crit damage ain't gonna be as beautiful as this. But Zhongli has a really, really long, like at least compared to everyone else, his burst animation is too long. Yeah, I don't really use right. Oh, okay then. Oh, never mind. Don't catch then. I mean, you could still catch and give it to Xiangling. It's the joke of the Genshin world where every spear is good on Xiangling, and that's kind of true. Every spear is good on Xiangling. Sorry, I'm moving my head to grab something. Let me sharpen the phone. But yeah, anyway, yeah, Zhongli, go for more HP. That makes his shield buffer. And in truth, I don't really use his burst a lot because it's long. The burst is long and it does kill my spiral abyss runs. Like I don't have the best damage, so I need all. Like, I need all the seconds I can do. So, Zhongli Burst is very rarely ever used. He's literally there just for the shields. Anyway, Nouvelette. Ooh, you don't have a C1 Nouvelette. Shoot. If you like Nouvelette and actually play him, consider getting C1. It makes it so that every combo ends with a special charge attack that heals him, and it's the stupidest, like, this the most stupidest, oh, normal and charge attack, up, yeah, that's it. Yeah, give one of those to Arakino. If you have an extra of those. Like, you can keep the one extra attack, but yeah, so, yeah, Rio. Yeah, Rio wins stiff, respect. Always wins stiff. Crit rate, crit damage wise, yeah, he hits hard enough. I maybe go for 40 though, but yeah, he hits hard enough. I mean, he hits fast enough. But Risley, yeah, C1 is like, this is what I was talking about in terms of, Mihayo slapping quality of life, features into pay to win. Like, I have built him, yeah. It's like, oh, you have 111. Yeah, I really wish that a quality of life was just part of their, like, leveling up kit. You know how, like, they have 2 extra passives? That's what they should do. Instead of making it like, hey, you want heal on every charge? Yeah, Risley, I don't use him, so... Yeah, so if you want to take one of the, like, the hunter, like, 2 of the hunter pieces and put it on Arlecchino, do that. I highly recommend. Nilo! It is true, it is true, that's all you do. Nilo! There's literally not a single, HP sword in the game that's not a weapon banner. Like, why did they do this to Nilo? Like, literally locked all, like, her weapons behind weapon banner. It's like, it sucks. Nilo! Lazy. Oh, hello. 3 all my gems from Risley, and I have 30 gems now. Oh! Oh, crap. Nub! Why did you do? No! Look, I'm joking. Like, if you like Rio, you do Rio. Just like Nub, just popping in. It's like, hey! I'm a Risley lover. But yeah. Yeah, Nilo we haven't built. Again, Nilo is gonna be best with Nahida. If you don't have Nahida, don't worry about Nilo. Jean, okay, you don't. Jean, honestly wise, you actually don't need to level anything up besides her burst, because Scale Blade, her skill actually, there's something better to do with that, but I don't think you actually built your uninstalled the game every time I threw my gems. No. So yeah, so I don't think you ever built your Jean, so that's fine, but I do consider building a gene just to get VV set. Like, you don't even have to get good things. It's just a animal shredding is really good. Let's see. You actually build your itinerary. I would actually suggest upgrading your itinerary. So in terms of yeah, I would actually suggest building your itinerary. I will show you why in a moment. Okay, so no more itinerary. Yes. Yeah, but Violet didn't go. Can you check my account on Akasa? Akasa? I don't know what Akasa is, sadly. If you might want to post a link for that. The only 5-star I have. Okay, I will show you something you can do with, by the way, I'm pretty new to Genshin. Oh! Yeah, I'm gonna, actually, no. Itinerary is very good. I'm gonna show you something you could do with Itinerary afterwards. Mona, you didn't really build her for anything. That's kind of sad. Pyro Traveler, you didn't really build him for anything. That's, I'm waiting for C6. But yeah, anyway, I think I already sent a friend request. But anyway. But yeah, so a team that I use specifically for one boss in the game. Where's my itinerary? I'm gonna show you what I did itinerary. I mean, sure, this is a 5-star, like a full 5-star with constellations. So with constellations, oh, I only have one. With constellations, so you're not gonna be this powerful as me. I don't think I have a most useless constellation ever. I regret doing this. I regret 2-pillaring. I actually do. You don't need this. You don't need a single constellation on Zhongli. He's your shield. He will protect you. He will protect you. But anyway, so for base character, which element is better, fire or electric? For base character, for your traveler, you have 2 good elements, Dendro and Pyro. So grass and fire. That's all. That's the only 2 good things. Electro isn't good. Hydro, don't even talk about it. Geo used to be good back in the days when you were literally just burst damaging things, but now it's not anymore. Like, we have other means to kill things. But anyway, Akasha. Akasha.cv. Let me click that real quick. Yeah, sorry about my audio. Every time I open a new program, it always does that. Okay, so Akasha. Okay, I forgot to copy your ID. Any tips to gain Primo Gems fast? Other than by Primo Gems fast? There is absolutely no tips to doing that. So, a good way to get quest-wise, you literally just do everything. There is no, look, I play Girls Frontline 2, and they give you out so much, gotcha currency that it makes Genshin look like a joke now. Like, whenever someone tells me, how do you get, Primo Gem? Sounds like you don't. You'd have to slug and trudge through the freaking gem mines. It's that bad. Okay, so I'm gonna try that Akasha website really quick. Oh, Akasha. I just realized what that stood for. It's the Sumeru thing. 898 349. Okay, so yes. Yeah, actually, Akasha does work to look up people's, yeah, it literally shows, yeah, it shows your characters, shows your constellations, shows your weapons, shows your sets, shows all the stats, shows your artifacts. What the actual heck? Well, that's a little intruding. Shows your spiral abyss. And shows your Imaginarium. I'm using Slingshot for Itinerary. Is it good? Slingshot for Itinerary. Oh, let me see here. For Itinerary. Let me see here. So, okay. So, sorry, Violet. It's Nub's turn. Okay, so Itinerary. Let me go to my Itinerary specifically. My Itinerary specifically, so, it's because I have Nahida. If you don't have Nahida, you don't use Gilded Dreams. You use Deepwood. well, actually, correction. If you don't have another Dendro on the team, use Deepwood. If he has a Dendro partner, you use Skilled Dreams and gives the other person Deepwood. And Slingshot. Okay, I know I have every single weapon in the game. Oh, that's incorrect. Slingshot hits target within 3 seconds of being fired. Increase. Slingshot is good if you're right in their face. So you have to keep that in mind. You have to be right in their face, or it's not going to be worth using. So keep that in mind. Yeah, so it's literally playing close quarters with Tinnery. But then again, I do have Zhongli, so that's, you know, what's gonna be letting me do the in close and personal. Actually, that's not a bad effect. I'm not joking. That's not that bad. I actually might consider trying to. I actually might level that up someday. I forgot about that thing. But yeah, Tinnery though, I go for Elemental Mastery. So yeah, so I have the Windbloom weapon, which sadly enough I think you're new, so you definitely will not have Windbloom because MiHoYo never reruns event weapons ever, which sucks. So yeah, so it's either so let me give you examples of what you can do since you definitely don't have this. So that's gonna be good to boost up his burst. That's a craftable weapon. That's a craftable weapon. I'm actually thinking. That's gonna kill your charge shot, so don't do that. Let's see. That's a weapon banner. That's, I think, a weapon. Let me go to my crafting table. Hold on. I'm thinking along the lines of the Sumeru weapons, because usually Sumeru weapons are good for characters in their region. Unless I didn't unlock it yet. It is possible. Sumeru weapons are unlocked by basically doing Sumeru, like, world quests, and then going to the Aranara and talking about, saying, hey, do you have stories to tell me about? And every time you have a completed world quest, and then you tell them about it, you get a weapon. I'll be out for a bit. Alright, then, see you. Nice to see you, Violet, though. Alright, so, yeah, so, no, that's not it. Okay, I do not think I have the Sumeru weapon. So I'm gonna search that. Sumeru weapons. Okay, so let me see if I can find what the bow does. Remember, before you actually start unlocking the weapons, know what you actually want to do. So, get the sapwood blade first, you know, the sword. Get the sword first. Holy, how do you have so many blue crystals and white rocks? Oh. Oh, right. So, I have that many rocks because I actually, well, one, I'm a like a week 1 player. I did do a few rerolls, but dispatch. You always want to do dispatch specifically. You want to do a time. You want to put a character on leeway for rocks, and that's how you just get a lot of rocks. But Shenhe and Yelan, double your resources if you send them for at least 20 hours. I think that's what it does. So yeah, so you send them rock. There's rocks here. There's rocks here, but you don't have a double like a double resource character on here. And that's it. That's the only 2 areas that have rocks. So that's what I do to have a lot of rocks. I used to do rock and rock, but now I just do rock because I need money, for God's sake. But yeah, that's how you start getting a lot of characters. I'm sorry, not a lot of characters, a lot of rocks. You can manually farm for rocks, or that's what I did. Just let exploration take care of your rocks. It'll power up eventually. You don't use rocks that much anyway, unless you're absolutely into the serenity pot. But yeah, anyway, so let me look. I'm still looking up what the bow does. Come here a moment. Let's see. Attack. Attain the teachings when unleashing elemental skill burst, increasing elements mastery by 60 for 12 seconds. This effect is removed when teaching its ends or is moved. It deals 100 as damage. Okay, so yeah, so the bow, craftable bow from Sumeru will actually be a good option too. So instead of doing this, it's more of doing. It's more of doing. It's kind of like doing this. I don't know where I got this weapon from, but yeah, so it's okay. Let's do this. It's basically doing the opposite of this. After using an elemental skill or burst, you'll get more elemental mastery instead of more attack. So basically, instead of having substat mastery, it has substat attack. So you're basically getting the reverse of the Windbloom Ode, but then again, it's good enough. But anyway, Nub, I'm going to show you why I love Jinri and why he is specific case. So I'm going to do a solo on this, and I'm going to show you oh, I don't care. I'm literally just doing for the clear. I'm going to show you why I use Tinari. Tinari is very good on quicken reaction teams. I forgot what the opposite reaction is. But yeah, so basically Dendro and Electro, whenever they keep hitting each other, they'll increase their damage from each other. And so you want to do is, this is when, if you have everyone. Actually, I'm going to eat too. Remember, I do not use damage boosting food. I've never used damage boosting food. I think I did once for an event because I really needed the extra attack. But I don't normally use stat boosting food. So this is like just raw money. Can I make it? Can I make? Oh, welcome back. Can I make it? Can I make it? Yes! Ha, I got one. I always do that. I always like unscope and then rescope. And that is how you kill the whale without getting eaten by him. I literally did it just to throw Nub. Like, Tinari is very good. Like, I was barely doing most of the damage was just Tinari. It's like, you saw those charge shot bursts. Oh, you were seeing those 32k. Those 32k damage ticks. You can reverse, but some of them was Nahida, though. Yeah, so that's why I like Nahida, too. She does a lot of damage. People don't run DPS Nahida. They're just like, oh, Dendro, Elemental Mastery. No. I reject the meta. I will freaking do a DPS Nahida. You look at that. She will murder you. She will absolutely murder you. Also, I have a C2, so defense shredding of 30%. And technically, I could do even more defense shredding with C2 Raiden. But if you don't have this team, of course, you're not going to kill the whale as fast. I'm not expecting you. You're a new player, but highly recommend building Tinari. And if we're running it off of 4-star characters only, this is what I'll do. So first of all, Tinari, and then I'll use. Actually, hold up. No, screw that. You either want to do two things. You either want to use for your second Dendro character. You either want to be you You either want to be you on Dendro, but considering I'm on Pyro, I don't have to. I'm not doing that. I'm not going back and switching forever. But you want to use Kole. And I'll show you my Kole build afterwards. It's not the best, but it's just fun. So we use Kole for your extra Dendro application because you want to for the Deep Wood set because you want him on Gilded and a second Dendro on Deep Wood, and then for your Electro character. For your Electro character, let's see what my options are for 4 stars. So you can either be Fischl. Fischl's always good. If you have enough constellations on Kuki, she is basically like mini Raiden. And I'll show you why. And then for our last, we're gonna need a shielder. Because you have because you want to use because you're using slingshot until you actually get like an elemental mastery bow, which a slingshot is gonna do something because your charge shots. It won't help you with your burst, but since you're using charge shots from your charge shots more often, it's gonna be good. So for your shielder, hot topic, Diona. So yeah, so Diona, it depends if you have constellations. So if you have constellations for Diona, once you get to stage 6, I'll show you what to use besides Diona if you don't have Diona. You get an elemental mastery increase by 200% when your HP is sorry, not 200%, by 200 when HP is above 50%, which is a lot considering that it takes me a heck of a long time just to beat the 500 mark. I don't think I have an over 500 character. Yeah, even the Hita's not over 500. I literally don't have a amateur mastery over 500. Oh, there, just Kazuha. It's just Kazuha. But yeah, so you want to use Diona for the shields. And if you have C6, you're gonna get more elemental mastery off of it too, which will increase your damage because Quicken runs off elemental mastery more. Oh, shot, it's 10 people. Oh, well, if you gotta sleep, Violet. Yeah, so not running anything special on Diona. Yeah, not running anything special on Diona whatsoever. I don't even know why she's using this bow at all. What the heck? I don't even know why I'm using this bow. Oh, I used to put on our Favonias. Alright, good night, Violet. I call her Viola. What the heck? I'm sorry. Anyway, Kuki will be using the Dark Iron Sword. There are only 2 of them in existence. There's one from... Okay, so there's one from, I believe, talking to this guy. Or some guy around here. Somewhere in this area. Somewhere in this city. And then there's another one that pops from a chest in a quest. Do not delete them. You get only 2. You get only 2. Reminder, you get only 2. I just use it because it looks nice on her. And also, it's like increase the attack by a little bit. But yeah, so artifact-wise, use whatever. I use this because it causes increased damage. But her constellation that makes her a... There it is. So, Constellation 4, whenever you hit an enemy with a normal charger plunge, it'll do like an extra tick of damage on them. So that way, when you're fighting the freaking whale, even if it's really far away, you can still get one electro shock on them, or just even if they're far away. So if you're close, you're still gonna get a lot, but if they're too far, if you have C4, you're just gonna hit. Either way, use the Kuki anyway. You don't have constellations, just use the Kuki. And then Kole is just sacrificial because I want double boomerangs. It's fun. It's really fun. I like double boomerangs a lot. You have a 2 chance to hit them too. So, I mean, if you fail the 2 hits and don't get that 80%, I am so sorry. Well, yeah. So artifacts, deep wood, as I said. Constellations, you don't have to worry too much about it. Oh, there is that, so that'll increase your elemental mastery by 60, which isn't a lot, but it's still a lot, trust me. And so yeah, so you want to use that. What's this do? The sprout will be extended. Floral ring. I don't really notice that. I just throw the boomerang and just don't think about it. Yeah, I don't really notice the constellations too much. But if you get C1, that's gonna help you with getting her burst back up. But yeah, just boomerang, boomerang, burst, and there you go. It's not much, but it's a lot. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell Violet thank you for following. God darn it, I'm sorry, Violet. I need to make a ding for following at some point. Maybe I'll do that tonight. I'll do it tonight. But yeah, so Terry, and we're gonna do the whale again. I know I'm not gonna kill it. But at the very least, this is a proof of concept for I forgot to change her weapon. Actually, you know what, I'll do it somewhat. Actually, you know what? I think I'll just make a video of it. Oh, I almost got it in, but then yeah, I think I'll just make a video of it, just proving that itinerary is good. The Fennec Fox is good. Like, trust me on this. Yeah, it's just you're just gonna have issues because I love Nahida. Nahida is very good. If you ever need Dendro, use Nahida. She like outshines everyone so badly. It's kind of sad. But anyway, so I haven't been streaming for how long again? Hour and a half. So I'm gonna end this here. I'll do a video of this team at some point, but like just budget itinerary team. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for stopping by. I got a new follower. I need to make a ping for that. But yeah, thanks. Thank you very much, and I hope you all have a good day. I am having the hiccups. What the heck? Alright then, bye-bye, Nub. I'm not sure if you're still here, but bye-bye.